Salve and welcome to part 14 of my Rome Total Realism 7 roleplay campaign as the Senate and people of Rome. In the last episode, we were about to face a Carthaginian army, however on the next turn, they fled towards the border of Messana and P.D Mus. This army is actually the same army from the first episode that didn't participate in the scripted battle between Hicetus, the rebel, from Syracuse and the Carthaginian force there. So they're still well intact and have quite a few numbers and experience, so we should be very wary of that army there. Not too sure why they retreated, but they are leaderless and won't be as battle worthy as they were with an actual leader. Speaking of which, there is a Carthaginian small Carthaginian army just outside Messana. Hanno the Elder. I believe Hanno the Elder was actually a commander or a general during the first Punic War, so he's sitting right there and he's about to get his butt whooped, so we'll go ahead and attack him. Alright, let's start this battle. As I like to do, group all of my skirmishers into one, infantry into one, of course turning Pila on, and cavalry. We'll go single line for this battle. Oh, it looks like the Carthaginian... Oh no, he's stopped. Let's send our cavalry to the flanks. Oh, let's drop back. Again, infantry push up. These guys are always just going to try and get me on the... Oh, let's drop our cavalry. These Equites Oski should be relatively easy to destroy, but... Okay, drop back, skirmishers. That'll be a good time to strike at the Carthaginian general. excellent. The light cavalry can now engage the... I'll have to push up our guys now. So there's a very large battle fighting out now. Oh, excellent. Oh, well, looks like the light cavalry are going to get away, but... Cool, so that entire army routed. Okay, now I'm going to start thinking about sending troops home. We do have a ship available. Might be worth sending some of these Roman troops back to Rome for retraining. It will be expensive, but would be good for us to do so. Okay. Yeah. So I wonder if it's a good idea though, because we won't be completely undefended, but we probably won't just have enough forces to properly defend. Ah, screw it, we'll do it. Actually, I have an idea. This unit. Okay, these particular units can start heading up. Another unit of companion hoplites. Units can make it up there next turn, I hope. Okay, we'll begin the siege of Leontini. I think we might prolong this siege until we get sufficient reinforcements back. And we're just going to start thinking about building as well. Excuse me. There's a barbarian army here, led by Suethus, leader of the Editani. Editani are a Iberian tribe, so I think they've formed a coalition with the goals of Cisalpine Gaul. So So they have quite a bit of an army here. They'll probably be our next target on our way to Mediolanum though. Just want to make sure I have enough reinforcements on the way there. Send up young Lepidus to give Antonius his praetorship. Set the tax rate at normal here. How about my assassins? Spy, an assassin, one of our better assassins in Veneti. Let's send him see how. Yeah, 6%'s pushing it. He unfortunately missed. And we've also got diplomats here. I always forget about my diplomats. Oh, there's a settlement here. I'll trade rights with the Celtiberry. I'll try to go for alliance as well. Okay, cool. Another Celtiberian town of Talentum, and we've actually got some. These are just Lusitani. Awesome. Now, I remember my diplomat in Greece was meant to go to the Achaeans. We're going to ask for a ceasefire. I'm going to demand some money from them. Let's see if they will accept 4,000. Okay. Can't have any. Interactions with them. Alright, cool. 10 to 10 there. And we'll see what happens. Carthaginians are trying to enter Messana. Many of my spies are getting kicked out of enemy settlements. Oh, as I thought, that army from before is outside Messana. Sulla is eligible for the office of Tribunus Militum, so we'll send him. Take over from Licinius. Some roads in Genoa. Where else does construction need to take place? Let's put a trade port in Esculum. I believe we have trading rights with the Illyrians. Yep. So. And we have that ship heading up to Rome. Unfortunately, retraining is so expensive. I don't even think I have enough for. Oh, just. You know, I'll just disband. And I'll send this unit back to RP for retraining. I'm not liking this independent nobleman just running around. He should be heading home. Not really our guests here. I think that's about it. Actually, now would be a good time to strike at the army. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. With the Etruscan cavalry. Okay, skirmishes. Heavy infantry. Looks like the barbarian army is feeling pretty ballsy. Okay, maybe they're not attacking. Seem to be running around in circles. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to make the push. These guys do have a slight hero advantage. Very slight, I would say. These guys are going to get into position soon. They're like trying to flank me or something. Okay, let's engage. Push these let's see if we can head on these cavalry here. See if we can get through this gap here. Maybe get some fire on the back of these. Don't get too involved. Don't get too involved. Man, this Scutari cavalry is pretty hard to break. Might disengage them. Actually, no, disengage cavalry. Let the slingers get them in the back. Go slingers. Alright, P.D Mus is now a confident commander. Let's see if we can kill the barbarian chief. Perhaps not this turn. Well. Cool, end the turn there. And as expected, the Carthaginians are attacking Messana. We'll accept that from the independents. That's a large army. Who are the Epirotes currently involved? A war with... Oh, no one. Excellent. Start recruiting more troops from Cassentia now the treaty is in place. Let's send that fresh army back down to Sicily. We should make it to Asana soon. Still besieging Leotini. Trade port. A little bit of city fishmongerer. And keep just a little bit of money. Chase down this bar a bit. Wow. Ah, it's only Calzio and Bacati. So let's get up on this hill here. Oh, that's not good. So if the bodyguard units taking a few casualties, we chased off those Ambicati there. Good stuff. chase down this unit here. Assassin gains another subterfuge point. It's a much better construct a well in Genua, and we'll send this army to begin the siege of Mediolanum. Now they have stone walls here, so it's going to take, once again, siege towers. It's about the only thing I like to use when besieging stone walled settlements. Cool. I think we'll leave it at this. I think we'll leave this episode now, but hopefully we begin the siege of Mediolanum, and then we attack the besieging Carthaginian army in Sicily. So the war on two fronts continues. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.